life down in Nashville, Kathie Lee Gifford.
Hey, everybody.
So
Great to see you guys. Everything.
I know, no
People
kidding.
goes, I thought you retired. I said, no, honey, I refired.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Refired.
like it.
Yeah.
How do you like Nashville?
I adore Nashville. I'm in the outskirts of it, but it's the most fun place. There's a culture of kindness down there that is, oh my gosh, I'm loving it.
So exactly like New York.
It's so similar. So my son lives in Santa Monica, and he was there, and he spent the night. He goes, Mom, I slept all night long because there's no noise, no gunshots, no, no sirens, no sirens, no. And he goes, and I woke up and I heard birds. You know,
like, what are those?
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. The people are lovely. It's a culture of kindness.
And they're honoring you with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the orchestra.
Go
and
figure.
You're going to perform.
Huh?
Aren't you going to perform?
Yes, they're going to perform. We're going to perform with the symphony there, the pop symphony. My first oratorio that I wrote with Nicole C. Mullen called "The God Who Sees," and premiere one from the new oratorio that I just wrote with Louis York called "The God of the Other Side." So I've got 4 oratorios in the
I know
works.
your faith is.
There's God Who Sees.
That's beautiful.
That was my first time directing. I did that in Israel. All of them are going to be in Israel. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a joy. You know, it's never too late. You know, I've been in this business 55 years, and I've never directed. And it was just, I've got the bug now, for sure.
I have an idea. Let's have a burning hoop and have somebody else do it. Good idea.
I'd like to get you in a burning hoop.
I'll tell you go in there. Don't you yell at me in front of everybody. All right, so tell me this at the Hallmark Channel.
Yeah, it's, you know, my friend who's here today and his beautiful wife, Louise, Squire Rushinello Louise, I've written like 9 to 10 books, I got to do it like that, all about God wink stories. And God wink is what some people say, well, that's a coincidence. When you're a person of faith and you believe in sovereign God, there is no coincidence. In fact, there's no word in the Hebrew for coincidence. They don't exist. God is either sovereign or he's not. And so God wink is when the divine and the human connect.
Okay.
And it's a reminder that God sees us. He loves the individual.
Yeah.
He sees us, and he is actively involved in our lives. So we are taking these real life stories in all of these books and making them into films for the Hallmark Movies and Mysteries channel.
You know, because of Squire and Louise, they have coined this phrase, God winks. And so you hear it all the time
now
in the
it's in the
Christian
dictionary.
community.
And it's in the dictionary now.
That's right.
Too,
I remember him telling me a story. He was supposed to be on Oprah's show talking about God Wink's book. And I think it was during 9/11, is that right? And they had to cancel the show.
Of course, yeah.
And so he tried to get on every episode, and she said, sorry, we can't, we're booked solid. The very last show that season, she's doing a tour of her house, and she said, she walks into her bedroom, and on her bedside table is the God Winks book, and she picks it up and says, I love this book, it's God Winks. They went to #1 immediately. It was sold out.
the power of television.
So no
and you can either use
coincidences.
it for good or you can use it for evil.
And speaking of television, the movie's going to be on this weekend, right?
It will be on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
All right, do you want to see a clip?
Oh, do I have to? Okay.
Yes.
What a day you had, huh? Flat tire, missed the rehearsal dinner.
It was fine. Actually, it was fun.
Really?
It's not like that. I told you.
Well, you wouldn't even have met if I hadn't bailed out on that gala. And then this man just happens to walk into the wrong party. And then the 2 of you just happen to figure out that you're going to the exact same place right here.
Now, tell us about that character, because you seem to have something going on with her.
Oh, yeah, she's her real-life lady named Olga, and she did pass recently, and I'm sorry. I think she saw a screen or other movie before the Lord took her home, and she's fun.
The young girl in that
The young
scene?
girl is Cindy Busby, and she is adorable. There's a great little cast. Hallmark they're just geniuses over there. They know what America is missing. And they're missing out on wholesome, beautiful stories. Well, the difference in our movie is our movies are true. These things really happen to real people. And so we are grateful that Hallmark came to understand that there's a huge demographic out there that is not offended by faith. Right. They embrace it. They've been waiting for it. Right. And we were one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated last year on the channel. Right. And so hopefully this one will, watch it, please, and then we'll make more of them.
Okay, when is it?
I just told you.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night at 9 p.m.
Why are you yelling at me? Now,
Because you are the most adorable. I loved your ear.
I keep saying most adorable, and Steve says, no, he is. And we end up fighting every day. Quick question. Were you drinking real wine on the show?
Yes, I was drinking my wine, Gift, G-I-F-F-T, available at fine liquor stores everywhere.
What don't you do?
It's unbelievable.
I don't sleep.
Directing, singing.
I don't sleep, but it's all great. Thank you. God bless you guys. Great to see you.
She's wrapping up her own segment. I've never heard anything like this. She's good. I gotta go.
Are you done? So we're done?
Is this
We're
done? Okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, Kathie Lee Giford.
Bye.
It's unbelievable.
All right. That's it.
She is from heaven for the producers. She wrapped up her own segment.
Thanks, you guys.
All right. Coming up, we're less than a year away from the 2020 election, and new internal polls show good news for President Trump and doom for Democrats. Bill Bennett on those new numbers. We'll explain them next.
But first, here's Miranda Lambert performing It's All Something.
We need a bond on this project. I asked Markham. You know what? Here's an idea. Let's ask Markham. That's good. Hey, now. Now, lunch. Yeah, there's a couple
Ever wonder where the people with all the answers get all the answers? Ask Markham, accountants and advisors.
The holidays are here. Put together